Hello, hello, good morning. It's the second day of the year. I'm sure you had a first day of the year that was just simply amazing. Well, we're going to carry on that same momentum moving forward. Yesterday set the stage for the rest of the year. If it wasn't the best because life happens, don't worry. It's a new day, meaning you can always turn it around and let today be that first day. Get it right today. I said I would come and make a video on women working and my thoughts about it. I'll just get straight to it. No need to go on and on. I think it's fine for women to work. I don't think women should be idle. And I don't think women's sole focus should be on servitude. Servitude is a part of the nature of a woman. You have that innate ability because of bearing children. You have to want to connect and love on your child for feeding purposes, especially if you breastfed. So that's an innate property and ability of humans, women in particular, to nurture and be affectionate with their babies. So we have that. I said that to say you're going to do that in a relationship, but that's not your sole purpose. My model of woman, my caliber of woman, since the age of, I bought my very first property at the age of 20. Yeah, my first rental property I bought at 20. And my model, the caliber of woman, was a biblical character, a biblical concept and idea. Why? Because people say they want to strive for the best and the greatest. Well, according to the book, that was the woman to be. So properties, buying properties, flipping properties, owning properties, renting properties out, learning to sew, making clothes, taking care of the household. You can type in these traits of a woman and see who that woman is. What does the book, the Bible, call this woman? I see each and every year women straying and dropping the faith, leaving the faith behind as they draw closer to the ideas of society and trendy behavior. It's trendy for people to just want to sit at home and relax and be whatever it is they want to be while they're sitting at home doing nothing. You can even be home and do something. But this woman is my model and has been my model for years. So I would read that, and though my aspirations would align with what that said. And people often ask, there are a few people who ask, for advice or information, and I give the information. But the advice, you're going to give your own self-advice after you reach insight into what life is about and what works. The Bible says this work. And you notice there was no strife in the relationship because no one was depending solely on the other. The relationship was healthy. How do we know that? Because it says in the end that her family and her husband praise her, not worship. Praise meaning give credit where credit is due, and their appreciation, just shared and showed their appreciation for her. So we know there was no strife, and that man was respected because of the works, by his own merit, of course, yes, but that's not what the Bible says. It says because of the work that this woman did, it was respected. That man was also respected. Why? Because the woman is a reflection of her husband. So it's not about putting one in high esteem and dropping the other. It's not about that. We get it so twisted. So anyway, look up this woman and see the traits and the qualities that she had that made her stand out and respected. She was not lazy. She got up and cooked. She wasn't waiting for wealth to drop in her lap. She created it. She worked. If you're going to see that your merchandise is good and make sure you make good profit for it, that's a smart businesswoman. Not someone sitting around waiting for funds to do God knows what, to just be. That's always going to be an issue if that's the way we show up in our relationships. And one thing that made me laugh about this woman, I never heard one time in there where she had to stop, drop, and give 50. She did not have to do squats or go to the gym. She didn't have to do all that. But you know why? What else hit me? Why she didn't have to do that? Because she moved. She was always moving around, not being busy, but being productive. This was a productive woman, this caliber of woman. She saw that her merchandise was good. She made sure her handmaids were good. She made sure they had food to eat, made sure the house was good. She could laugh at times to come because she had her stuff together. Not just tangible things and material things, but her mindset was good. So in addition to that, it didn't matter what would happen in the world, because she was obedient. She could laugh at times to come. That's the arrogance and the surety we want. We can have pride in that, knowing that we're okay because we're doing what we're supposed to do. This woman invested. She bought a vineyard. Okay? She bought land. She had these things. She had assets. Great business. Profitable business. Not only nonprofit. I don't serve a God that say be broke and disgusted. Or like my cousin says, financially embarrassed. Every time she says that word, I laugh. But yeah, our God, I don't know why our God has to be the poor God. No, there will be poor people for whatever their circumstances may be. It shouldn't be because they are oppressed, but just because life's circumstances that don't put them in the arena of entrepreneurship or the mind to get up and go get it for whatever reasons. Again, whatever circumstances. Family, disabilities, whatever is happening that caused them. There are some people who have had the desire but just can't. Those are the poor that we need to look out for and make sure are good. Not able-bodied people who don't want to do anything. You cannot want to do nothing and then want someone else to just give you the resources that they had to go do what you didn't want to do for. That doesn't make sense. Not only does it not make sense, it's not noble behavior. So I would encourage women to come back to what worked. What worked. An identity outside of any relationship is vital. And having something going for yourself maintains that identity, a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment, and the tools and the mindset to even help the person you're with. Whether that's helping bring their ideas alive, to life, or being an employee of theirs and helping. The good thing about women, a great aspect is multitask. I won't say all women, I can't just say all women, but a lot of women I know are multitaskers. We do it all. A little here, a little there. So this is the model and caliber of woman. Gym and squats and push-ups and all that. Yes, we want to keep our bodies in shape. We don't want to get out of control. Not because of the look, but because of health. Because in that gym, it's just too much going on. You can't even work out in peace. You should not feel like you have to already be where you want to be physically, in your body, with your body, when you go to the gym. I can't count the number of times I hear people saying or talking about their experiences at the gym. If someone is oversized, overweight, or obese is the clinical term, according to their body weight and bone structure, why are you shaming them? If not you, but people shaming them when they go to the gym. That's where they're going to correct themselves. So why do they have to feel like this is why people are not going to the gym? Because it's too much pressure when that's supposed to be the place to go for the correction. This lifestyle and stuff is just going too far. It's going too far. We have to fix that. Encourage people. If you see them in the gym, instead of giving disgusting looks, I have not had to deal with that, but I've heard people say this. Instead of giving those disgusting looks, give them a nod and a smile, like, keep up the great work. Or say it. Or you don't even have to say it, because you don't know these folks. But give them a nod, a look of encouragement, of, you doing it, I see you. Sometimes all somebody needs is that one person to see them, and y'all just kill that joy. Y'all just kill that internal light of a person. You try to, at least try to dim it, and it has worked for a lot of people because they just stop going because it's too much of a scene, a club scene. It's too much competition. Too much sweating and not wiping down those machines. People getting tired of sitting on sweat and going to the doctors and learning about these staph infections and stuff y'all leaving behind on these machines. It's just too risky to go to the gym. So I'm telling you the reason why people don't go to the gym. But this woman didn't have to go to the gym. This model woman, because she was productive and moving around, her structure just was maintained. She wasn't just sitting around focusing on vanity. The look is a byproduct of working on the health. Vanity. We got to get away from the vanity. That's not life. Superficial, it is. And never lasting. It does not last. It's a trend, and after that, then what? So we want to be smart. Working smart means going for what worked. What does the data say? What does the information say? The information does not say sit around, have nothing going for yourself, and be in servitude of a man. It does not say do nothing and this man should do everything for you. And all you need to do is practice vanity. It does not say that. You have to work. You have to have a career. If it's working home, good. Work at home. But you still should be productive in some way. Measure your productivity. What is it that you want to achieve for the week? Do you want to have all the clothes washed up for the week? What are your objectives to get that done? Well, I'm going to get up and eat because I know when I'm not fed well, when I'm not eating and nourished, I don't want to get up and do anything. But then I'm so thirsty and tired in the morning that I can't even get up to make me something to eat. All right? We have identified the source of the lethargic feeling. Put some water by your bed. That way, when you get up in the morning, you can have a sip, have a drink, let it refresh you, jump up, take care of your ADLs, adult life skills, and then get you something to eat so that you can get started on those loads so that by the end of the week, you are caught up so that you can keep it up every week. And so it doesn't pile up on you anymore. But productivity. We didn't hear go to the gym and do all this extra stuff because in productivity, in movement, the body was staying in its form, keeping shape, because we were about and moving things. They were. We were moving, on the go, walking, cycling, helping, trading, gardening. The vineyard was for gardening, to grow vegetables and fruit of that sort. So productivity, busy, doing things, not sitting around with hand out. Basically, this woman, when someone asks, what do you have to offer? Those are the answers. Not just me. Because with you being productive and you having something to also offer, that brings peace. That's a sense of peace for that man and for you. Now the headspace is clear to build. Nobody have to wonder and guess because humans will human and feel like, oh, am I being used? Is she using me? Is she doing this? You might think that about other people because you don't know them, but that should never be a thought about the person you're in a relationship with. If you have to think that about a person you're in a relationship with, if you have not had any other sign, that is the for sure sign that it's not going to work. Because the mindset about this relationship is flawed already. And if that's the way you think, your feelings and your emotions are certainly affected by that thought. And then you're going to behave a way. You're not going to go all in. You're going to hold back. You're not going to give what you should be giving because the thought of, I'm not going to be done this way. So you don't go all in, and you never reap the full benefit of that thing, of that relationship, because you don't go all in, all due to that thought that you had. That's how the thought affects the behavior. That's how the thought affects the mood and feelings, and the feelings affect the behavior. Thoughts also affect the behavior. It's a full cycle. So get back to that woman. If you're looking for a great model, don't look on TV. Don't look in the magazines. Don't look on social media. Even though there are great women models to model behavior, everybody has something. Everybody has something that you're not going to like. And that's to be expected. If you're looking to be liked by every single person, you got to rethink a whole lot of things. So I'm talking to the people, the women who actually are looking for that model because they're trying to level up their lives. There is a woman that modeled behavior that biblically was the ish. I've given you the qualities. If you have never read it, just type those qualities in Google and see what woman comes up. And then go read it. That's going to be your homework. And that is what you want, because that works and you feel good about it, and your relationship is solid because of it. Start looking into that behavior. I'm not saying you have to go and start opening up businesses and all that, but as you learn about this and that level up mindset, you're going to start doing that. It's just going to come natural. So look into this woman. People have tried to do away with her. They get annoyed by her, but that's part of the great falling away. You can't get tired of what's written to be the answer. You can't get tired of that. You can't get tired of hearing that. What you have to do, because I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you. What we have to do is find ways to adjust ourselves to get back to it. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Let me know in the comments if you know what woman this is and what qualities and traits, what have you done that is identified from the insert about her, from the passages about her. What have you done that matches or mimics this woman's lifestyle? Alrighty. Talk to you soon.